Hey guys, to a brand new Minimates review. Today we have the Marvel Minimates Iron Man 3 Toys R Us exclusive Silver Centurion Iron Man and the Skeleton Armor Iron Man. So this is from the brand new Toys R Us version of the 49th wave of Marvel Minimates. Again, being Iron Man 3. These are the Toys R Us exclusives. Well, one of them. Featuring the Silver Centurion, which is one of my favorite comic armors. So I was excited to hear that this was a thing. And the Skeleton Armor, nicknamed Bones. Packaging-wise, it's the same thing. Iron Man 3, Hall of Armors, Iron Man, Avengers Initiative, Silver Centurion, Skeleton. And on the back you got the roster, Skeleton Armor, Silver Centurion, the Heartbreaker, the Extreme Soldier, the Mandarin, the Iron Patriot, Mark 42 Iron Man in that specific color of the mustard yellow, and Tony Stark. Awesome. So, couple spoilers, not really much because these are just armors, no characters. So, let's begin. Silver Centurion Iron Man. Since the alien invasion that wrecked Manhattan, Tony Stark has withdrawn to his workshop, developing different alliterations of the Iron Man armor for every possible scenario. The Silver Centurion armor is one of them. That's a lame bio. The Skeleton Armor Iron Man. Each new Iron Man armor from Mark 8 to Mark 41, the Bones armor, is designed to operate in a particular environment or deal with a specific threat. In addition, each can now be operated without a human pilot. So that said nothing about the armor itself. First up we have the Silver Centurion. So here we have the Silver Centurion. Personally, one of my favorite armors from the comics. It's just so cool. Except in the movie though, it's eh. Tony Stark actually wears this in the movie at one point. It's for a quick scene though, and it kind of gets destroyed. And it looks eh. I was so excited to hear that the Silver Centurion would be an armor. And then I saw the pictures of it, and then I realized that this is what the Silver Centurion looks like, and not the red with a little bit of silver on it armored dude. It's disappointing. But it looks good. It looks really good, actually. You can see he's got molded pieces all over, boots, these leg things, new gauntlets, which actually have silver on them. That's a nice touch. This little triangular chest thing, new helmet, which looks nice. Some detailing on the torso. Nothing is underneath, by the way, at all. Yeah, nothing at all, other than what you just see. You can see some more silver accents, but there is no silver. There's just a little bit of silver around. Anyway, it's a Tony Stark face. He's very angry. Articulation-wise, Silver Centurion can do just about everything, except really move at the shoulders. His legs are also very loose on him. And accessory-wise, he comes with a display stand and a Tony Stark hairpiece, which is the exact same as before. So, nothing really new. Now here is an idea. Since the Silver Centurion looks like this, and not like this, I grabbed one of my spare T-800s, and I'm going to see what happens if we take his arms and legs and put it on that. So, we'll be right back. And we're back with the new Silver Centurion. Now, like I said, I used the parts from the spare T-800 I had. And, you know, personally, I like it. But I want to know what you guys think. Is it a little not bulky enough? Does it look odd? Let me know what you guys think. But I might just keep it this way. I'm not sure yet. Overall, Silver Centurion, it's okay. It's just, it was my favorite armor from the comics, so it could have been so much better. Next up we have the Skeleton Armor, or Bones. I think what it is, according to the Junior Handbook of Armors, it's like part of an unfinished suit, maybe. But in the movie, you see it for a scene where it like splits apart and it punches a bunch of people. But here's the problem with the Bones armor, or Skeleton armor. I'm just going to call it the Bones armor. There's one little problem. you see that it's just the Mark V, but black and yellow.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
And I mean, that's not a problem because I checked some design sheets of the actual armor, and it's just the Mark V, but if I wanted a figure of the Mark V, I'd just get the Mark V. Oh well. Detail-wise, it's the exact same. It actually has the exact same torso as the Mark V. Exact same backing. The only difference is that the Mark V has some details here. This doesn't. Wow. This actually is just the Mark V. Dang. You'd think that we were looking at a Hasbro toy if it's just a recolor. Anyway, you can see there's no detailing underneath. Oh, so that's different from the Mark V, which had detailing underneath. By the way, the Mark V is a more convincible Silver Centurion than Silver Centurion. I guess Diamond was trying to save money, which makes sense, since I don't think anybody's ever going to take this off. For some reason, the plastic is a little weird on this, so the hands fall off a lot. But it's not a biggie, they just pop back on, obviously. And like I said before, it's everything about the Mark V, just black and yellow.
Black and yellow.
Anyway, articulation-wise, the skeleton armor can do most normal Minimate things. The elbows are a little rigid, it's kind of hard to move. But everything else seems to be perfectly A-OK. And accessory-wise, same display stand as before, and a Tony Stark head. So let's take a look at that face. Wait. Wrong bones. No, I'm kidding. This is the actual face. It's just a generic Tony Stark. I mean, it's nice that all the faces are different, so Silver Centurion is hyper angry. This is kind of there, just grumpy. And the other one is just basic. So it is nice. And overall, as it stands, the Bones armor is pretty alright. My biggest complaint is that it is just the Mark V. So, overall, that was the Marvel Minimates Iron Man 3 Toys R Us exclusive Silver Centurion Iron Man and Skeleton Armor Iron Man. Overall, it's a good 2-pack. I got a lot of problems with it, though. Silver Centurion, first, doesn't look like the Silver Centurion, but if you add some different parts, he kind of looks like it. Skeleton Armor, it's good. My only problem with it, though, is that it is just the Mark V. But other than that, it actually looks pretty nice. I'd recommend it just to add more Iron Men, because, hey, can't get enough of Iron Man. I would have preferred different suits, though. I mean, it would have been kind of nice to get, like, the Deep Space Gemini suit instead of the Bones armor, and maybe the Igor suit instead of the Silver Centurion. Or anything. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Anyway, did you like the video? Well then rate, comment, subscribe, and like, and I'll see you later!